over 3 decades since the last dive down to the Mariana Trench. The continuation to the deep sea exploration will allow us to uncover what secrets lie underneath the surface. We've only explored 10% of the 71% of the oceans covering our Earth, which means 61% is still unknown. Deep Sea News reports have stated, exploration is about knowledge and expanding our horizons and answering questions that we haven't even thought of asking yet. This quote's meaning is that if we continue to explore the sea, we as a society will gain the knowledge of the exotic world and creatures that the Mariana Trench inhabit. Along with the knowledge, other things like medicine and fixing what society has created are just as important to recognize. If deep sea exploration is continued, scientists will be able to find more medicine to help others in need, ways to clean up the mess created by humans and save animal life or potentially new species. Exploring the Mariana Trench could be very beneficial to the world with all the things it could provide, ranging from medicine to new species. Not much is known about what lies underneath the surface of the ocean, as scientists want answers.
Exploration of the Mariana Trench and the rest of our deep seas may cause more harm than help to our environment and the inhabitants of it. The affirmative side argues that deep sea exploration will uncover multiple undiscovered species and possibilities for further knowledge of our ocean. But I disagree because what are the dangers of the environment and the tools that are being used to the environment? There is a reason to the amount of time that has not been used to explore the deep sea. Undiscovered populations of potentially fragile species may be in danger if we continue to expose them. In the Who Lives at the Bottom of the Mariana Trench video, one of the researchers' hedgehogs wasn't coming back up from the dive. The people on board of the ship stated that there was a strange noise along with the tug of the hedgehog. Some researchers say that it was some type of creature in the water that has yet to be discovered. Others say the megalodon, which was reported to have gone extinct centuries ago. If this creature is not extinct as we suspected, our discovery of this rare and fragile species may lead to its extinction or put the researchers at risk. The magnificent society below the surface can also be ruined by the tools that are needed for the exploration. Though the animals are able to hold the pressure of the water, there are substances and materials that leave an impact that can be small or big. Due to the unique quality of the environment, any change or disturbance can cause a chain reaction that can send the surrounding environment to be affected by a life-changing downward spiral. The environment works together, so one little change or disturbance will turn the fragile environment into a vulnerable place if deep sea exploration sends panic throughout the environment.
Deep sea exploration has many advantages, ranging from food to fuel to economics. Deep sea exploration has a big effect on the world and what lies in it. And with the continuation of deep sea exploration, we will have an important good effect on the economy. The allowance given to the deep sea exploration is about 4 1/6 of the budget given to space, and quite frankly, there is a lot more that needs to be discovered in our oceans. The budget and money spent in the exploration over the years of deep sea exploration is only about $8 million, and the money given and spent over the years of space exploration is $27.5 billion. The deep sea exploration is cheaper than the exploration of space by billions, but instead we choose not to bring up the idea of deep sea exploration, but shove it under the rug. So much is yet to be discovered, but in the limited times of our research, we have discovered more than 4,700 new species of marine life, while in the past 15 years of space exploration, we have only discovered 4 key things. The wonderful oceans that cover more than 71% of our world have so much that we don't know. But with all the setbacks that have occurred in our exploration of space, we continue to dig and dig, knowing that our wonderful water and everything in it is going untouched and undiscovered. This is why the continuation of deep sea exploration is so important to our whole life and way of being.
$5 billion was spent during the deep sea exploration in 1875. The affirmative side is arguing that spending this money was a good thing, stating that it has better advantages and more money to it. $5 billion is more money than what is printed each year. According to the U.S. Department of Treasury, $560 million is printed each year. That's less than how much was spent to explore the Mariana Trench. $4,440 million less. The NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, only received $23.7 million as a profit from the whole project. This isn't quite fair. Only receiving barely half of what you spend doing something good, especially for the environment. In this case, exploring the Mariana Trench, it should receive more because of how much risk there is to this task. The affirmative side argues this is a good deal, but compared to what NASA gets paid, $3.4 trillion for space exploration, it's only pocket. And I'm speaking for affirmative speaker 3. The negative side is arguing that it is costly to explore very thoroughly, but that is false. The technology made for the deep sea exploration is less expensive, but it still does its job and purpose of allowing scientists to discover the unknown while protecting them from dangers. According to NOAA Ocean Explorer, the submarine symbols allow the explorers to look at the depth firsthand, have a detailed observation, and take samples. Based off of Ocean Patrol Team, the ROV can be controlled with a remote to steer, and it's attached to a cable that limits their mobility. With the inexpensive technology, humans are able to dive down deeper, find more medicines and cures, and other species that may be important for Earthlings. Why explore something outside of Earth when many parts of Earth is still unknown? A lot of money is spent on a mission that could possibly kill the person on the mission. In space, the person could have a problem that is either life or death, and another person from NASA can't rescue them as fast as a lightning bolt because they're thousands of miles away from wherever the person in need is. It is easier to save a person exploring the waters than space. It is safe to say that the deep sea exploration should be explored and not thrown under the rug to be forgotten about. Exploring the ocean can give as much benefits as space exploration does, but millions of dollars less and secure the explorers.
The affirmative side argues that it will not be as expensive with the new technology that has been invented, but that is not true. If deep sea explorers are trying to clean up the mess already made with the new type of technology they have, something could go wrong, and they could have a malfunction in the machine. They could create a wreck at the bottom of the Mariana Trench that could not be accessible. Additionally, they just made a bigger of a mess. Soon enough, it will start affecting the marine life. It may also affect unknown species living in the bottom of the ocean. The fish could eat a part of the machine, a little microchip or something, and even possibly spread a disease and die. I think everyone should also disagree with the fact that we can explore to find more medicine and cures for diseases that would require a test dummy or some sort of testing subject. It might not affect the test subject, but it could affect other people, spread a disease, and even cause death. Therefore, deep sea explorers would have to pay even more money to test the cure for what it contains and what certain people can use because of side effects. The cost for deep sea exploration could go up to $5 billion. I disagree with the technology and the use of it in natural environment.